hear me, touch your nose. If you can hear me, touch your head. Perfect. I love it. All right, we're going to start our program, so everyone stay sitting. I'm going to talk to your moms and dads quick, and then we'll sing, okay? All right. Well, welcome, everybody. We are so happy to have you guys come to our Vacation Bible School program. My name is Alyssa, and this is my co-director, Jen. And we have just felt so privileged to have your kids this whole week. I cannot tell you the amount of times we've thought, oh, this is so fun to see them just say a verse. We've had little 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds saying verses and singing songs, and it's just been a joy to see how God is working in 1 week of Vacation Bible School, and we love it. I want to share with you a little bit about First Reformed Church in case some of you are visitors. I know some of you are from the neighborhood or from LSS or anywhere else, doesn't matter. This is First Reformed Church, and we would invite you back to Sunday worship with us. We have 2 services here, one at 8:30 and one at 10:30. So we'd love to see you. I also just want to say a huge thank you to our volunteers. If you are a volunteer, I'm going to embarrass you. Will you just stand up, please? And we just want to thank you so much. It was so awesome to have all of these awesome volunteers. I think I just said awesome 10 times, but that's truly how I feel. There was never a moment where anything went awry because they were just so good, and we are very thankful for them. We couldn't do it without you. And I know that God put each of us here for a reason, and I've seen Him working a lot this week through our volunteers and through our kids. So before we get started with our program, every day we've done God sightings, and it's times that we saw God working in our day and things that the kids have done for each other, just being kind and lifting each other up. And so Jen is going to share a couple of our God sightings because we saw some really great things today.
Yeah, there are some really good ones on the wall. If you ever have a chance later, come over and read some of them. They're amazing. So the ones that we just got today were Hannah and Wendell. Thank you for being great helpers to the creators. The creators blew huge bubbles in the imagination station today. Creators were great listeners during the imagination station, and the creators, they walked nicely from games to theater. And then I don't quite see any more, but if I do, I will read them later. So give your guys a round of applause. Good job this week for that. All right, so we are going to start our program. And what we're going to do is we're just going to briefly share with you what we did each day. So we'll share our Bible point, and then we will share a Bible verse. So we have our first day. On the first day, we learned
God made you.
Wow, God! And our first Bible buddy that day was Decker the Crab, who God made uniquely with the ability to decorate his shell with seaweed and other cool gems of the sea. Decker the Crab reminded us that we are all made in God's image and are special in our own way because God made you. Good job. And on Monday, our Bible verse was
Psalm 139, verse 14. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex.
All right, and we're going to stand up and we're going to sing Made for This. So friends, stand up in your spot.
Born for this, built for
God is for you.
And our second Bible buddy was Tina the termite. And termites sometimes get a bad rap, but in the wild they can build some pretty amazing mounds that last up to 100 years. Tina Termite reminded us that we can do mighty things even if we're small because God is for you. And our Bible verse on Tuesday was
Romans 8, verse 31. If God is for you, who could ever be against you?
Gotta keep
on our third day, we learned...
God is always with you.
Our third Bible buddy was Bubba, the whale. And whales fish differently than most would suspect. They make invisible nets out of bubbles to catch their food. Bubba the whale reminded us that even though we can't see God, God is always with you. And our Bible verse on Wednesday was...
Joshua 1 verse 9. The Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Wow.
Okay, on the fourth day we learned...
God will always love you.
And on the fourth day, our Bible buddy was Skylar, the bowerbird. And bowerbirds build a little hideaway and fill them with the best things they can find, like berries or shiny stones for their mates. Then Skylar reminded us that God gave us his very best, his one and only son, Jesus. And God will always love you. And our Bible verse on Thursday was...
Psalm 89, verse 2, your unfailing love will last forever.
Come on, clap your hands. Here we go. That's it. Yeah, we're all in this together and we're having fun. We're here to spread the love of God to everyone.
All right, and then today we learned
God made you for a reason.
our final Bible buddy was Abby, the Osmia aboceta bee, which is a bee that is very rare because it can only be found in parts of Iran or Turkey. And it was only just recently discovered about 8 years ago. Although this bee hid from people for most of its existence, sometimes people may feel like God's plans are hidden from them as well. Abby reminds us that God has a perfect plan and reason for all of us, even if we haven't discovered his plan yet. God made you for a reason. And our Bible verse today was
Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you.
Well, all week we have been collecting offering for Compassion Childcare. It's at the Ministry Center. And this is available to families who may not be able to afford daycare of their own. And we made an offering to buy Magna tiles for them. And I think we want to share what we've made so far. Then I'm going to have Dawson come and talk, and then we're going to take an offering here today. And Dawson is from Compassion Childcare. So kids, how many Magna tiles do you think we bought for the daycare? 1, 2, I don't know. Well, I can tell you, we got 1 big box of Magna tiles. Woo, good job! Right? But no, that wasn't good enough. You actually bought 2 boxes of Magna tiles. Isn't that great? You know what would be even better? Is if you bought 3 boxes of Magna tiles. You did it! Good job! We're so proud of you. All right, Dawson, I'm going to have you come talk about it to the parents, and then as you're talking, we're going to take an offering here today.
Well, thank you so much, Alyssa. Gosh, I didn't even know you guys were taking an offering today. That's so nice. Like Alyssa was saying, we are a daycare in downtown Sioux Falls. We're Compassion Childcare, and we serve families, quite frankly, that just might not be able to afford traditional childcare. Not a vast majority, but a majority of our families, a little over half, are single moms. And so if you can imagine, a single mom who's working a job, doing the best she can, and she has a couple of kids. And for those of you who have kids, which I think all of you have kids or are connected to kids somehow here today, you guys know daycare is expensive. And if you've got just the one income and you're having to pay, $300 a week if you've got a couple of kids for daycare, that can just suck up your income faster than you can imagine. So what we do is we have an income-based tuition at Compassion Childcare. Typically we hit between 8 and 10% of a family's income. So to put that into perspective, if you have a family that is making a couple $1,000s a month, they're going to be paying anywhere from $40 to $60 a week for childcare, as opposed to $150 to $300 a week, like traditional families typically do. And so with that in mind, since we do offer that discounted rate, gifts like this just are so helpful because they basically help us to be just as good as any daycare that you would send your children to. And that's really the point. We have a two-pronged focus at Compassion Childcare. The one is just to provide excellent daycare. We don't want to be second rate just because we're affordable. We want to be a top-tier daycare, and gifts like this help make that happen. Our kids have the exact same toys that your kids have. And then the second thing that we really want to do while our kids are at Compassion is we are a Christian organization. We have a gospel-based curriculum that every child goes through. And so that is the second, and I would say the more important focal point of the ministry, is we want the kids to know about Jesus. So thank you so much for sending your kids here for VBS, and by extension, allowing them to take this offering this morning. That is just awesome, and it just helps us to do what we do downtown. So is there anything else? Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Before you leave today, you can see all the squiggles are starting to come out right now. We want you to grab some cookies on your way out. If you want to stay for a little bit, they're excited, obviously. We have some tables in that senior high room that you can sit and drink some lemonade and eat some cookies if you'd like.
There's a survey also, if you could do that so we can make VBS better. And then there's also crafts. Make sure you pick up your crafts, okay? Thank you.
All right, and we want to thank Alyssa and Jenny, please.
Makers.